Table tennis is one of my favorite sports. I've grown up with it, playing with my Chinese family and many family friends, and because of that, I play using the traditional Chinese penhold style. When I realized that barely any professional players use penhold, it motivated me to improve and play at a higher level in a way that many others couldn't. However, I soon realized that effective advice for improving the penhold style is incredibly difficult to find online, and so I set out to create my output as a vlog that documented the knowledge I gained over my journey for other people who also play penhold. At first, I researched how to improve my overall skill level on both offense and defense. However, feedback from my coach revealed to me that an effective penalty style is an aggressive play style due to the weakness in the backhand, helping me to refine my research topic into the offensive technique and strategies I can employ to score more points in singles table tennis. Additionally, his feedback revealed to me the idea that serves could be used to influence the rally, leading to my developed interest into learning the various serves in table tennis, how to effectively train them, and the strategies that could be used in tandem. In order to gain the understanding and knowledge necessary to create my output, I extensively reviewed many credible YouTube videos from high-level coaches and professional players, which were extremely crucial to my learning, depicting the different shots in table tennis and how to improve them, allowing me to choose the best shots that best fit the pen or play style, further validated through my interviews with my coach and skilled table tennis players such as Ting Zhou and Tom Huang. YouTube videos created by table tennis coaches and professional players were essential in broadening my knowledge of the shots, serves, and strategies that can be used to effectively score points in table tennis. Professional coach and former international player Craig Bryant's YouTube channel has been monumental in providing insight on every aspect of serving, including variations, training, strategy, and deception. Bryant's video on pairing serves was particularly crucial in introducing tactics into my serves, such as exploiting weaknesses in an opponent's playstyle by pairing specific serves, forcing them into making mistakes and setting up favorable scenarios for me to score points. Brian's videos on effective methods to train serving was also introduced the idea of using props to isolate and develop specific parts of play instead of training through repetition, such as serve placement, accuracy, and spin, leading me to present this idea and get feedback from my coach in the form of specific drills and exercises I could use to improve serving. These drills were reinforced and expanded upon by Adam Bobril, former professional player and the current voice of table tennis, specifically his table tennis masterclass featuring Olympian Ariel Singh, which was crucial in depicting the methods of increasing my overall skill, demonstrating 7 different drills that Singh herself had used to reach her Olympian status. For example, the figure 8 drill develops both forehand and backhand shots and refines the transition between them. Additionally, Bryant's videos on the initial ball toss, recovering to a playing position, and the fundamentals of contacting the ball were vital in demonstrating how to ensure the effectiveness and consistency of each serve, a fault in my overall skill that was frequently noted as feedback in my interviews. Brian's tutorials on various serves have also been extremely worthwhile in developing my serve repertoire, depicting each serve in great detail, including body positioning, variations, effective placements, technique, and the deception that can be used to hide the mixture of spin produced by each serve, allowing me to form a comprehensive understanding of serves that can be expressed through my output. These findings were further corroborated by Nick Rudd, a professional player of 6 years, who made tutorials on the same serves and even expanding onto unique serves like the reverse tomahawk serve, the long fast pendulum serve, and the backhand serve. Brian's videos also expand on the idea of deception with one that focused on after motion, the motion performed after contact with the ball to induce doubt in the opponent, which was critical in depicting a specific strategy to increase the effectiveness of each serve. As these sources were aimed at shakehand players, I decided to search for videos aimed at penhold players and found YouTube channels Table Tennis Junkie and MLFM Table Tennis, run by professional players, who create tutorials on serves using the penhold grip and have been critical in conveying how to perform common serves using penhold instead of shakehand, helping me understand that copying the motion of the bat instead of the arm motion allows the serve to be translated from shakehand to penhold, a highly valuable idea that can be shared in my output. Tom Lodziak, a professional table tennis coach, often featured the perspectives of other high-level coaches and professional players in the YouTube videos, which were extremely significant in detailing the offensive and defensive table tennis shots and how to refine them. Lodziak's video on the key shots in table tennis has been highly worthwhile in explaining each shot, allowing me to choose drives, pushes, lifts, blocks, flicks, and the smash to be most effective in the pendulum playstyle that could be depicted in my output, also validated by my interview with my coach who named the same 6 shots. Additionally, Lodziak's video on the effective tactics that can be employed against an overly defensive opponent, such as forcing the opponent to constantly move and varying the intensity and spin of each shot, was highly worthwhile in depicting how to increase the probability of scoring a point in a rally filled with defensive shots, typically seen in lower levels of play. This finding was corroborated by Larry Hodges' Table Tennis for Thinkers book, which was critical in outlining the same strategy and also strategies that can be used against offensive opponents, such as varying shots to throw the opponent off rhythm, baiting predictable attacks, and countering with a block towards open angles, increasing the content on strategy that my output could depict. Interviewing skilled players and coaches with abundant experience with penhold was crucial in developing my understanding of the disadvantages of penhold and the typical strategies used against it, as well as the existing weaknesses in my current playstyle. Engaging in an interview with my coach of 2 years, who has had past experience in playing penhold, has been monumental for my understanding of my current skill level and the playstyle I want to achieve. His explanations of the shots most useful to an aggressive penhold playstyle supported the insight gained from Lodziak's video on the key table tennis shots, and the drills he created to refine them has been vital for my understanding of each shot's fundamentals and how to increase their effectiveness at scoring points. Additionally, his feedback on my current skill level was worthwhile in helping me understand the specific areas I need to improve, pointing out my footwork, agility, power in my backhand, serve consistency, and backspin pushes were lacking. Finally, my coach's description of the common strategies used against penhold players, such as aiming for the backhand and its variations of employing side spin or following with an attack at the empty forehand side, was critical in warning me of the rallies I can expect at high levels of play, which can then be communicated through my output. These findings were also supported by my interview with Ting Zhou, the former practice partner of an international player who has also had experience with penhold, naming similar weaknesses in my current playstyle and describing the same strategies typically used against penhold. However, Zhou also pointed out my strengths and proficiencies, such as my serve quality, power of my forehand, and consistent use of deception present in my serves and during the rally, with the perspective being highly crucial in reinforcing my understanding of my skill level and assisting in my planning for my focus on improvement areas. My interview with Tom Huang, a highly skilled player at the same club my coach and I are a part of, corroborated Brian's videos on serving and the feedback from my coach and Zhou. Huang's great interest in serving allowed him to detail many effective serves, variations, strategies, and deceptive moves that he knows, validating my research on the same topic. His remarks on my skill level validated the feedback I received from my coach and Zoe, but also mentioned that the power and consistency of my flicks could still be improved, further developing my understanding of my skill level and leading me to request drills from my coach to train flicks. Engaging in books focused on table tennis was sufficient in validating my previous research and introducing additional strategies that could be used in table tennis. The book Spin, Tips and Tactics to Win at Table Tennis, written by Tom Lodziak, and Table Tennis for Thinkers, written by Larry Hodges, were limited in introducing additional insights, but aided in corroborating my findings on serves, shots, training, and strategies. Lodziak's book, containing tips on training, serving, returning serves, winning points, tactics, playing matches, and continual improvement, were insights already gained from YouTube videos and interviews, including Lodziak's own channel, but was adequate in validating my current knowledge. Hodges' book was equally as limited, containing perspectives repeated throughout my research. However, in comparison to Lodziak's book, Hodges' book is focused entirely on strategies and was worthwhile in presenting more potential strategies that could be applied to win points, such as forcing the opponent to move by varying shots and serves, aiming for their weakness, and protecting their players by noticing habits. Addressing the possibility of research gaps in order to achieve an evidence-based reliable learning output. Moving forward to achieve an evidence-based reliable learning output that can be used by other players, specifically penhold players, to successfully improve their overall skill level and playstyle, I must ensure that I have limited the possibility of gaps in my research and address any that I've found. As interviews have proven to be a highly effective strategy, I will again reach out to my coach, Ting Zhou and Tom, for their feedback on how I've improved through training and how I will present my knowledge through my output. However, I will also attempt to reach out to more players with experience with penhold and other much higher level players. Subsequently, I will then put my knowledge into action, learning and developing each serve, shot, and strategy to employ them in games, comparing their results to the games I played before I began my research in order to make certain that my output will culminate in perceivable skill improvements.